Tonight is the night. As you can see, wearing my Fable Beer Company t-shirt because tonight is the first race of the Fable Beer Company Cup Series. We don't have a bunch of people signed up yet, but I don't want to hold off on getting the season started. I figured we'll have a few more people funnel in, but I just want to get it off and rolling. My day was pretty good. I mean, I had to work, but now I'm here. That's the important part. Much better now. Normally I would just chit-chat a little bit before we start the race. But tonight, we're changing it up a little bit, just because I kind of want to take a different approach on what we're doing. So the race won't start for about another hour. Well, a little less than an hour now. But I want to kind of get this pre-show off the ground. I know last week I had one. It was real quick, just to announce that we were starting to do stuff and whatnot. It only lasted like 10 minutes. But I want to get this ball rolling, really get this running, and hopefully get some success out of not only the pre-show, but the league as well. So with that being said, if there's anybody on Xbox that has NASCAR Heat 5 that wants to be part of what could be a really great league, please go ahead and join this Discord. I'm putting in the chat now. If you're watching it later on YouTube, I will have it in the comment section, or not the comment section, down in the description area below on this video. I got to get used to doing that. So, with that being said, I don't want to hold it off any longer because we got a lot of stuff to cover, as far as like our drivers that are signed up, the rules, point distribution, our season, different stuff like that. And then obviously we'll have questions at the end. But I want to go ahead and get this show on the road. So with that being said, let's go ahead and flip over to On Your Marks. Alrighty. Time is upon us, y'all. The time is upon us. This is episode 2 of On Your Mark. Today, we head to our first track for our first race of the Fable Beard Company NASCAR Cup Series. We are going to Daytona, baby. Yes, I'm super excited to get this league off the ground. So far, we got a handful of people that have signed up. I'm hoping we can have some clean, fun racing. Tonight is going to be kind of a start to what we got going on, as far as the plans that I have for this league. Now, that being said, it's my favorite phrase, by the way. You'll get the hang of it. I mentioned it and coming into this video, but if you play NASCAR Heat 5, if you are on Xbox, you want to get in now. There's only a handful of numbers taken, and we need to go ahead and get you in so you can probably get the number that you want. Because at least in my opinion, this league is really going to take off. We're going to get into a spot to where it may not be during the first season, but we're going to get to a point to where we need to kind of split up leagues. Maybe get it to where the less skillful people are moved down to like Xfinity or trucks, and then we'll have 16 guys running in Cup. Because, Xbox is still a little bit behind on the party side of stuff. You can only really have 16 people in an Xbox party, and that's what I prefer to keep the chat into, just because that way you as the audience is able to hear what's going on during the race. Now, we got, what is it, 17 races, I think it is, total. 11, 16 races total. You got 11 regular season races. You got 2 in the round of 6, 2 in the round of 4, and then your last race is the championship 3, which will determine who our season 1 winner is. As of right now, we don't have anything to give away to the champion, but you never know what could happen down the road. So, with that being said, I said it again. I should put a counter on for that. What we're going to go over now is like an introduction to the league. We're going to go over rules. We're going to go over drivers. We're going to go over point distribution, things like that. I would put it just on this screen, but I didn't think that you guys at home would be able to see it very well. So I am going to full screen it. I'm going to have a little webcam down in the corner to go over it as the video progresses. If you have questions along the way, feel free to post them in chat, and I will try to get to them. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to that video. That way, we can go ahead and get this show on the road, baby. Because I am so freaking excited. It's insane. Woo. Thanks for telling me that, Bing. Appreciate that. So because this is the first show and I'm doing this part, I didn't add my mic onto that last part. So Fable Beard Company, NASCAR Cup Series. The drivers that we got coming up this season are going to go scrolling through your screen right now. I think we got a good bunch to start off the league with. It just might take some time to get the numbers flowing to get us back to where we need to be. But you got Justin Kaiser in the 9. I've raced with him in previous leagues. He's a pretty decent racer. He could run away with the show. You got a Dream Z here, which is in the chat at the moment, with the number 14. I've not raced with him yet, but he is a good dude. DT Ringer 24, I have raced with previous. Well, I am in another league with him. He'll be pretty competitive there as well. What's going on, Bubba? You got me and the 48, which y'all know from previous experience. I'm probably going to be a back of the pack racer. You got number 50, Mr. Glenn Miashuru, which I've raced with previously, and then you got Maniac the Prozac in the 77. So that's all we got signed up for now. So there are plenty of popular numbers that are still open. So you want to get in now to get a number that you really want. League rules is what we're going to be going over next, just to give you an idea of what you're getting into, to get you more interested. What's going on, Mr. Hex? Welcome. So we will be running 50% race length at 3 times wear, just to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit dicey. We're going to be running custom setups if you'd like. You don't have to. You can do presets, but you'll be a little bit slower. We'll have relaxed cautions and stages will be enabled. I appreciate that follow there, Mr. Hex. It looks like you play some DVD. I'm definitely going to have to get with you there to, I need to play that more. Now we're going to get to point distribution here in a minute when it comes up. You do what? Play DBD? Yeah, I can tell by your name. Yes, sir. I need to play it more often. I need to. Yeah, so here we go. We got point distribution coming up. So first up, obviously, just to push stages a little bit. First place will get 5 points for that race, and they'll have one playoff point that follows them through the playoffs to help them boost there. Second place will get 4 points. Third will get 3. Fourth will get 2. Fifth will get 1. Because if we get up to 16 people, we might be able to stretch it out to where the top 10 will get points. But right now, we're just going to keep it at that top 5. As far as race points, you see first place will get 20 points, and then they'll have 3 playoff points that will also follow them through the playoffs. What's going on, Demon Wolf? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. And as you can see, second place, third place, fourth place, it kind of drops by 2. And then once you get to 5th through 15th, it'll drop down by 1 point each race, all the way down to 16th place. It'll just have 1 point. So it's kind of trying to keep it all, keep it fair, keep it to where if you do miss a race for some reason, you're not going to really miss out on it. But yeah, so season 1 schedule. What did I mention? The 16 race schedule that we got going on. Tonight, obviously, we are starting off with the beloved fast track of Daytona, as you can see. So like I mentioned, we only got like 5-6 people signed up. I'm not sure that all of them are going to be here tonight, but I did not want to hold off on the league to get enough people in the rolling, because I didn't want to keep the people here bored, I guess you could say. But the next few weeks we'll be rolling through up there at the top. But we're going to try and keep it to where the people that are coming are active. Mr. Hex, we are on Xbox, sir. If you want to join up, that Discord link that just flew by, I want to say flew by, but there's 2 messages up there. If you join that, agree to the rules. There's just a quick little form to fill out. Basically, just get your Discord name, your gamer tag, a list of 3 numbers that you'd like, your first preferred number, then a backup, and then another backup, and then you'll just agree to the rules and get you in. Yeah, it seems like there's a good balance of people playing it on PS4 as well. Now, as far as our season go, we will have a couple of these super speedways on the track. We hit Daytona twice. We hit Talladega. We got a number of the 1.5 miles going. We'll hit Watkins Glen. Of course, we'll hit I think we hit Bristol twice, matter of fact. So there's a lot of little jumping back and forth to kind of make sure you have a real good season going on. With the custom setup, like I mentioned before, it's not something that's required for you to run. Don't think you have to run a custom setup and then you don't know where to go look. But if you are wanting to run custom setups, I highly suggest go. Best resource that I found for custom setups is on YouTube. Go hit up YouTube, search for whatever track NASCAR Heat 5 Cup setup. Bam, there's a list of them there. Most of them will show you what times they're running and different things like that. Now, obviously, you want to put it in, go run it on your test session for a little bit, and then from there you can kind of tweak it to get to your liking. I don't know. I feel like this season's going to be real freaking awesome. I'm super excited for it. I don't know about you guys. I know we've had a couple people in the Discord for the league saying they were real interested in getting this thing running. Looks like we had a couple people join the Discord while we were talking here. Well, one person, but when I found out PS4, it's okay. No big deal. Now that Discord that's on there is not just for the league. That's if you're wanting to like hang out. I I'm eventually going to put up some channels to where you're able to promote yourself if you're a streamer. Well, yeah. So once we get through those 11 races, as you can see, we got the playoffs starting with the round of 6. So 6 drivers will make the playoffs this first season. I don't want to change that up just because it'll be kind of awkward to change it up in the middle of the season. But we got Phoenix will be the first race, and then we'll jump over to Charlotte. So it'll be kind of interesting. I wouldn't say completely different tracks, but would be 2 different ball games on those. Once we get done with that round, we'll jump over to the round of 4. Obviously, your playoff points that you get will follow you through the round of 6 and the round of 4. We'll keep you going. What's going on, Rebel? Welcome, buddy. Just going over the new league, and I'm starting off here. So we got Darlington and then Indianapolis. So those 2 tracks are completely different. So it keeps it a little bit diceyed up. Really going to make you work to keep your spot in the playoff. Now remember, when you get to the round of 6, your points will reset for those people that make the playoffs, to where just those 6 will kind of jump to a different level there. Now your championship 3, you get there. We went with the traditional homestead just to keep it interesting this year. That way we keep it kind of familiar. With that being said, whoever wins this first year championship will, listen to this closely, whoever wins the championship of season 1 will be able to choose where the championship is for season 2. So, a little bit of something to race for. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, we don't have anything as far as like a monetary value or other prize to really get you into that. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to get on the track. That's all of the rules and stuff like that. So let's get back to our normal screen. And as you can see, we got some stuff to work out because this webcam shouldn't be showing in front of this video, but that's okay. We already played it once. So it's gonna. I'm trying to get as much input from the league to keep the league moving forward and progressing. So I'm gonna say it again. If you are on Xbox and NASCAR Heat 5, this is the time to get in the league. Right now, you can make the most points, get into the playoffs, choose where we're going next season for the championship if you win. And unfortunately, we don't have a prize to give out at the moment, but things could change during the season, especially if this thing gets off the ground. That Discord that Bing just put in, we'll get you in. Once you agree to the rules, there's a quick little form you fill out. It's just a Google form with a couple of questions. It takes you about a minute or 2 to fill out. For those that aren't interested in the league but still want to come hang out, see how things are progressing, or just want to come hang out with me and my community, you can go to that same Discord, agree to the rules, and you'll already have access to it. So it'll be kind of a double-edged sword there. Well, not a double-edged sword, but it'll take care of 2 birds with 1 stone. With that being said, anybody out there in the chat have any questions or anything like that before we start getting this party together? I mean, there might be some stuff that I didn't cover, whatnot, but I'm really looking forward to getting this thing off the ground.
What did the circle thingies do? Because I sent you 250 of them.
He sent you, yes, sir.
You probably did it on a screen that it doesn't work on. What it's supposed to do is just bring up a sound alert.
It says I have 300. How? Because you follow.
You get
When you
300
sit in
free.
the chat, it racks them up too.
Oh, so I'll get a, so if I watch, I'll
You're
get some
supposed
more.
to ask these questions in chat instead of in person.
Yeah.
That way, it
Well,
feels
it was a
like I'm
dumb
engaging
question.
my audience.
It was a dumb question.
She's asked questions like that before, and we answered them in chat.
Even other people help me.
All right. So, I got one of the members asking me to come get in the party to see if this mic works. So I'm going to do that real quick. You there? But yeah, so we're working on what I hope to be a pretty decent league that we can get off the ground. Um, let's go ahead and get this party going, I guess. So let's see. A whole lot of people that I have to. Bing, are you online at the moment? I don't see you on. Alright, so those of you that are in the chat right now, do I not have you invited? I could have swore I had you on my friends list there. Bing. I'm not seeing you. We're working on getting the party set up. Once we get a few more people in, I'll let somebody else take over the part of getting this part rolling. What's up, buddy? I'm working on getting people in right now. Who else? No problem. Justin is not online. actually, we might have only enough to really get this thing. Might have to lower the percentage just so we're not racing a super long race, or we'll throw on cautions to get it going. But yeah, anybody out there with any questions, anything like that? Bing, I did send you an invite to the party if you want to get on. There we go. Add you now, Bing. Send out an invite to the party. Obviously, we're not getting rolling yet. Looks like we're pretty short. Maybe we didn't have a lot of people signed up in the first place. Um, so, what I'm going to do, normally I wouldn't do this, but we are looking for drivers. If you are on the Xbox, if you play NASCAR Heat 5, I'm going to put my gamer tag in the chat real quick. And that way you can go ahead and shoot me a message. Go ahead and do that. Normally I wouldn't do this. I'd make you go through the whole Discord process and whatnot, but we can take care of that after the fact. So, that is my gamer tag. Go ahead and shoot me a message. I will get you added into the party and eventually into the lobby once we get that portion set up. What's up, Cloudy? Little children of mine. Bing, did you get the invite to the party? I don't see you in yet. Just sent you another one just in case. No worries, man. No worries. I guess that would be off now. Yeah, pre-roll was done with. I did run a minute and a half, but it only lasts so long before it'll stop the meds from coming up on you. Yeah, we just went over the rules and everything for this new league that I'm starting up tonight. Planning on doing this show. Oh, yeah, that's something else I can talk about. So tonight we are going to Daytona. Next week, obviously, we're going to be going to a different track. But what I'm planning on doing um, for that, let's see, pull up what we're doing next week. Okay, no worries, buddy. No worries. It's not time for qualification yet or anything like that anyway. Yeah, so next week we're going to Las Vegas. What I'm planning on doing for the Las Vegas pre-show Obviously, we'll release uh, some stage winner information, race winner information. We'll go over the point standings of what it looks like after Daytona. Hopefully, we'll be able to pull a clip of some interesting stuff that may happen during the race. So, with that being said, any racer who is in tonight's race, please, or anybody watching, if you see something through my stream, um, please clip it and send it to me. It could be potentially on the next episode of On Your Marks as part of like a highlight reel that I'll put together for it. um, but yeah, we'll be going over point standings. Uh, maybe after Las Vegas, we can start going over power rankings to where we can see who like the stronger racers are and how they're doing, um, and all that. But the biggest thing I want to go over before we get rolling on this is our sponsor for this league. Now, normally you'll see all these leagues on. They'll come up with some company and make a logo out of it and say, "Oh, this is." I don't know. We did one. What was it? I was in one previously that was like the Sunoco Truck Series, for example. Sunoco wasn't actually sponsoring the race or the league. It was just, hey, had to change it up a little bit, make it kind of interesting name. So we threw that in there because we knew they sponsored NASCAR. With that being said, this is the Fable Beer Company NASCAR Cup Series. We don't do things that way. We actually have a sponsor of this league. So with that being said, Fable Beer Company, I do have a link that I can put into the chat. Got to go make sure I got it turned on. I did set it up. I just don't know if I have it turned on. But essentially, with this link, you can go on to it, buy whatever your little heart desires. They got beard oils, beard balm, beard butter, beard wash, beard conditioner, deodorant. They even have cologne now. Like they have so many products to help us gentlemen out. Uh, there's even some ladies that use the stuff. But with this uh, link that I'm going to put out, you do get a 10% discount on whatever you buy. So you don't have to sit there and wait for some sale to come up or anything like that. You can just go ahead and get that now. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link in, or you can do exclamation point Fable. It'll come up anytime you want. Um, I think it is a little bit messed up to where I have to fix that. But you'll want to copy that link and paste it into your browser rather than just clicking on it. Otherwise, you won't get that 10% off. I don't know why Stream Elements does that to where it doesn't keep that last part of the URL connected, where you can just click on it. But whatever proceeds that we get from that link is going to go straight back into this league, whether it be for On Your Marks or for the league itself. It's going straight back into that. So, want to help it grow? That's the route you want to go. If you want to help me grow as a streamer, none of this is required, by the way. I'm just putting it out there. But if you want to help me grow as a streamer, help me get better equipment, things like that, you can tip, you can send biddies, you can subscribe, and it'll all help the channel overall. But if you get something from this link, it's going to go straight to Thursday nights for On Your Marks and for the Fable Beer Company NASCAR Cup Series. What's going on, BG? Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you. We're going to be getting some racing started here. Pure, what is happening, my bud? We got a lot of people rolling through chat tonight. I'm definitely so much appreciative of that. I was hoping that this thing would have some nice success, get it off the ground. I do got a couple people in the party so far. I think that's all that we're going to have tonight. Yes, sir. Get that. Go get you some dubs on that, BG. But yeah, so we'll be starting qualifying here shortly. I think these are only 3 that we got. Hey, what's going on? Still doing the pre-race show. Yeah, not much, pure, just hanging out, trying to get this new league off the ground. But yeah, what we'll do, because we only have 3 people, we might go ahead and skip qualifying and get right into the race. With that being said, I'm going to try something that I haven't done since we got a good number of people. Let's go ahead and is there a way to add a poll? I don't think I have that extension on here yet. All right. I do not have that extension on here yet. So, with that being said, let's. It looks like we're only going to have 3 people running this race tonight, which, in all honesty, on this type of track, that's not going to be real good racing for a super long race. But I want to keep it up to you guys here in chat on what we do as far as this race goes. So, if y'all are wanting to keep it at the 50% 3 times wear for just 3 people tonight, we can flip it to strict cautions. That way, if someone gets wrecked out, it'll catch them back up real quick. Go ahead and put a 48 in the chat if you want to keep it at that. If you want to half it up, do a 25% race with 3 times wear. Go ahead and get that knocked out. We'll keep it on relaxed cautions then. So 48 for 50% race, 24 for 25% race. You guys in the chat, I'll let y'all decide on what we're doing tonight. I'm pretty sure since we only got 3, we're just going to go ahead and skip qualifying tonight because it's not really going to make that much of a difference, to be honest. But yeah, so what's your guys' input? Need to see some numbers flowing through chat there. Anybody? Since you 2 are in here in the party, I'm going to talk to you all at the same time. It looks like it's only going to be us 3 racing tonight because we only got like 5 people signed up anyway. I've just polled. I mean, you might be able to get a few of them to come over, but so with it only being 3 people and it being Daytona, I think a 50% race is going to be kind of boring because we'll either get spread out or we'll be right there next to each other the whole time. I think just because it's us 3, it's not going to make a difference if we do qualifications anyway. So I'm just going to skip over qualifications tonight. But we could either keep it at 50% if you guys want, or we could drop it down to a 25% race. That way we get done a little bit quicker. I'm going to leave it up to you guys for that. Either way, we're racing tonight. Yeah, we still have stages for 25. It doesn't look like chat's actually voting at the moment. Punks. But it's all good. Yeah, so we'll do a 25% race. I think it's just going to be us. Justin's not on. Glenn's not on. I think those are the only other 2 guys signed up right now. So do you guys want to wait a few more minutes before we get started, or you want to go ahead and get the show on the road? Over to Okay, we can do that for sure. You invited him over to the Discord or just the party? Okay. And I know I'm working with you on the Discord portion, but I prefer if the other people are in there as well. Like tonight will be a different story. We can get them in afterwards, but so we'll keep this pre-show going a little bit, and then we'll get rolling here probably in just a few more minutes. Probably give them about 5 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead create Salabe. Regular, hosted, all tracks, 25%, 3 times where draft influence normal, flags, relaxed, stake is enabled. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna, yeah, this is a new league that's starting up tonight. We only got about, well, with you, it'd be about 6 people signed up for it, but I am streaming it, um, so it will be live the whole time. Uh, no matter how many people we got, we're going to be racing. So if we only got 3 people racing, we'll be racing. Um, we got a 16 race season. Um, top 6 will make playoffs and cut it down from there. We do have a Discord where we keep all the information up to date and whatnot. Um, but yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'll let you know what's going on. Well, you must be talking about the league that Maniac invited you from. This is a league that I'm starting up personally that Maniac joined into. Uh, he said he was going to reach out to that other league. They kind of got screwed over and see if anybody wanted to hop in. Yeah, it happens sometimes. But you're breaking up a little bit for me. But what we do is normally we race a 50% race on 3 times where we'll allow custom setups just to make it a little more fun. But tonight, because we only have a few people and it's Daytona, we're just going to do a 25% race and do it from there. Yeah, custom setups. Yep. It, it's not required for you to run them, but it would definitely make you faster. If you're looking for setups, I would suggest looking them up on YouTube. That's where I get mine from. By no means am I like a fancy fast driver. I'm usually like middle of the pack, back of the pack type guy. But I just enjoy racing. So, well, we're gonna have a battle for that. Don't you worry. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Once you get back in, I'll send out invites so we can get rolling. So we do have 4 people that are going to be racing tonight, so it's going to be a little bit better. We are going to do a 25% race. We're going to keep it on 3 times where we're going to keep the custom setup locked in. And hopefully we can put on a show for you guys and make you guys want to hang out and keep up with what's going on. With that being said, you're in the 77, I'm in the 48. Dreams is in the 14. The 24 is taken, and the 9 is taken, and the 50 is taken. That's one person I didn't think about inviting. DT Ringer, is he online? No, he's not. Okay. Enzo, what's going on? So yeah, you might hear me talking in my chat during the race. Don't freak out about that. That's just because I'm streaming on Twitch, trying to grow, but it's a work in progress. We waiting for one more guy to get in the party, then we're going to get the lobby up and everybody into it, and then we'll switch over to live so you guys can see what's going on. And after tonight's race, we'll probably do a little bit of career, maybe 1 or 2 races on career mode, and be able to do that, get that uploaded for YouTube, because I don't think I have anything else scheduled out for YouTube after tonight, so gotta fix that. So once he gets back in the party, I'll invite everybody to the lobby. We're about to have some fun, y'all. Making some left turns, really, really fast left turns. Yep. Hope you guys are excited as I am. Looked like we had a decent turnout tonight, which I am super happy about. Hopefully, we can keep this thing rolling. Yep. We shall see. Emza, we just waited for one more person to join the party, and then we're going to get rolling on Daytona. It's going to be knocked down to a 25% 3 times race tonight, just because we're only going to have 4 people. I don't feel like 50% would be a little bit too long for that low of amount of people that are in. But no matter what, we're racing tonight. We'll race every week unless some kind of family emergency comes up. What's going on, Zoo? Welcome. CSSC hype, baby. Let's go. Appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for dropping in. We are waiting for one more person to get into the party. I'm going to send out the invites to the lobby then, and then I'm going to switch over to live for you guys so that you guys can get a catch of the action of what's going on. After tonight's race, we will do some career mode. Just to be able to upload a couple more videos to YouTube. So we'll probably do a couple races on career mode after the fact. Because this race, honestly, is probably only going to take about 30, 45 minutes. It's not going to be very long. We will get there. And if you're on Xbox, it might not be back on yet. Honestly, I don't remember what its screen name was. Gamer tag, whatever that is. I'm going to go ahead and invite you guys to the lobby. That way, when he comes, we'll just be waiting on him. Oh, there he goes. Join right after I sent out the invite. There we go. Everybody should have an invite. Let's go ahead and join it up. We're going to skip qualifying tonight just because we only have 4 people anyway. All right, y'all, we're about to get this race underway. Thank y'all for joining me on episode 2 of On Your Marks, the Daytona pre-race version. We're about to get this race underway. I hope you guys will join me next week when we head to Las Vegas. That way you can see what happened for tonight's race if you're not going to stick around. Or if you just want to see what the points are stacking up to be when you come back next week. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the live race view. That way we can get that going. Because we're only waiting for one more person to join the lobby, and then we'll